Well, thousands of drivers are hitting the road tonight at the end of rush hour.
Now, law enforcement officers are cracking down on those who aren't wearing their seat belts. It's a secondary offense. KBOI2's Haley Kramer's live in Boise to explain the inspiration behind this week's campaign.
Idaho State Police troopers tell me only about 82% of people in Idaho wear a seatbelt, so it's pretty common for them to respond to a deadly or serious injury crash only to find out that the people involved didn't buckle up. This dash cam video shows a pursuit that happened here in Idaho in 2015. You can see the driver loses control, goes off the roadway. The truck rolls over and the driver is ejected. Idaho State Police Trooper Jason Maxfield wasn't involved in this incident, but tells me crashes like this happen all the time, and those involved aren't always so lucky.
I responded to a crash that involved a lady with her two kids. Both of her kids were seatbelted in. She had ran the stop sign and had actually T-boned another vehicle. And through the course of that crash, she was partially ejected from the vehicle, and the Jeep had rolled over top of her. Had she worn her seatbelt, I can't say definitively if it would have saved her life, but it probably would have prevented a lot of serious injury. Maxwell
says by not taking that simple step of fastening your seatbelt, you're risking everything. He says most drivers he meets who don't buckle up have misconceptions about the size of their vehicle making a difference in their survival, or have heard about someone who defied the odds. He says what's heartbreaking is how so much of the pain and loss can be avoided. Out of the total number of crashes in 2016, NHSTA says 14,500 lives were saved by wearing seatbelts, and an additional 2,500 deaths may have been prevented.
It's a tragedy when we come across a situation like that where somebody could have been saved had they been wearing their seatbelts, and when we come up and we can kind of determine through the reconstruction and everything that had they stayed inside the vehicle or something along that lines that they could have been saved, it's a little disheartening.
Now, not wearing a seatbelt isn't a primary offense in Idaho, but it's something troopers say they come across all the time on traffic stops. So they'll be increasing their patrol, looking out for drivers who are being unsafe, and making sure they know that they should buckle up. Live in Boise, Haley Kramer, KBOI 2 News.